that I'm running late today, but here we are. Yay! How are y'all doing? Making sure I don't have any like potato in my teeth. Randy made brats, green beans, and mashed potatoes, like spicy mashed potatoes for dinner. So I'm like, because I just scarfed that down. Like he served it to me at like 5:02, and it's 5:06. I punished that thing in that 4 minutes. Like it is gone. Hey Mandy Lou. Hey Tamra. Hey Darla. Hey Sabea. Whew. What are you doing on? It's a Friday, isn't it? It better be a Friday. Randy, what day is it?
Friday, October 8th.
Okay, yeah, it's a Friday. We're having our live stream. That's what we do. Because I was like, if it's a Thursday, this is our new streaming schedule. Here we are. Hey, Renee. Hey, Galina. Hey, Sharon. Okay, let me get just a few things situated. Guess what, you guys? Hey, Alice. Hey, Rennie. So it's coming up on that time of year where, and I hate this because in my heart I'm like, wait your turn, Christmas. But the reality is, last year we started these a little late in the season. I think I'm gonna be doing some wire wrapping today, and then we might play with some pumpkin laser cutouts. But we have our rude snowflakes. If you can read the cursive. But we have these up in our shop live like today, actually. We still have 6 designs. They say 2021. They're in the middle of them, and we've got 6 different designs. And unique to what we did last year, this year you can actually select which design you would like, unless you're buying the 6-pack, in which case it's you get one of each, but you also get a discount. So, or you can buy them individually. But yeah, we've got these up on the website, so be sure to check those out. And then these other 2. I don't know yet which one is my favorite, but I really like them. And they don't come with like hooks or ribbons or anything like that. Just because it's, that way you can paint them, or like glitter glue or something. They're a great craft to, well, I don't know. I guess I wasn't raised right, but I was like, this is perfect for crafting with your kids. No, probably not. But like maybe your teenagers or your children who can't read cursive. Um, so this is why people though. Like they're like, Aunt Von's not allowed to babysit you anymore. You have too broad of a vocabulary when you come home. Yeah, right, Tamara. Well, thanks, Renee. I'm really glad you guys are here to hang out with me today. We have a fresh cup of tea, so cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And I think I'm going to get a few things situated before we get started. We had somebody comment earlier today that they're like, I hate live streams. I was like, well, good news. It's just, I don't know. Just try and do a, what am I even doing? Oh, yeah. They're like, it's just a bunch of chatting. And I'm like, yep. Right on, Linda. I like them too, but it's also, if you're looking for a tutorial, this is not the place. We have like 800, 900 tutorials on our channel now, not including our live streams. So I'm just like, thank you for letting me know, I suppose. Ooh. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find where I can read you guys' comments on this thing. There it is. Making sure my sound's turned down. Making sure it's in live chat. There we go. And getting it plugged back into charge. Beep boop. Very cool. Okay. Let me set these off to the side. Sorry, I had meant to do all of this, but I ate dinner instead. So, right, Sabea? Yeah, same. Like this is me hanging out on a Friday. Okay, let's go ahead and get the camera flipped around. That way we can get right to crafting. I don't know why I bother putting on makeup for this stuff if I just flip the camera around the whole time, but it's fun. I like it. Okay. Give me just a sec to fiddle with the tripod just a little bit more. Ah, right on, Mandy Lou. I'm so glad that you like it. Because it's pretty. Well, I appreciate you, Sabea. Okay. Put those in there. Ooh, you guys. Okay, I gotta go grab it. I will be right back. And then I will show you guys what we're working on. So I finally finished the prototype for our cage pendant. Oh wow, right on, Elijah. Congratulations on the sale. That's a big deal. Let's see. So this is how the cage wrap came out. And we will be doing a tutorial on this. Oh, not our next tutorial, but quite possibly the one after that, which I'm very, very excited about. But I think today I'm going to be wrapping. What up, babe?
Hmm?
You okay?
Oh, yeah.
I think today I'm going to be wire wrapping these 4 stones in, I'm not certain what style or anything, but we're going to be starting up our auctions again in November. So I need to like make a bunch of stuff because mommy's got bills to pay. And we kind of coast all year on hopefully having a good holiday season. So we're going to be getting some pretty stuff made with y'all today. Okay, so well, I want to do one of these to start with in like just a real simple wrap, just to knock the dust off. I haven't wrapped in like 2 days, so here is some 16 gauge wire, and I'm pulling off about 20 inches of it. It's probably significantly more than what I need, but here we are. And I think I want to wrap this piece, though I'm not certain if I want to do it point up or point down. And I'm just gonna do like the most, oopsie, what was that? I'll find it later, I'm sure. She'd never found it again, says the narrator. Is there a coupon code for October? There is. We should have sent it out in our Sundays member exclusive email, as well as we'll be sending it out to our member exclusive for our after party today, which we'll be streaming until about 7, and then we will have our after party from like 7:30 until like 9. Hopefully, hopefully we won't have a whole lot of crashes on our stream this time. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks, Sheila. Oh, I think she's talking to Elijah actually. But we always have our Happy Crafter coupon code, but then the other ones you either need to be signed up for the newsletter to get it or be in the Craft Along Club to get it. Ooh, that's good tea. Okay, so we're going to start just in the center. There we go. And I'm going to use my flat nose pliers, like in the center of the length of our wire. And I'm going to, oh, right on. And then about 2 finger widths past where I made that first bend, I'm going to bend again in the other direction. And what I'm basing this off of is where I want the wires to be sitting on the stone that we're wrapping. So you can kind of see I'm just maybe 4 millimeters in from each end of our cap. If I were wrapping this one, I would have made this spine wire a lot shorter. Hey Tara, how's it going? And so now from here, I'm going to hold this. You could tape it in place, but I like to train my hands to be resilient and embrace the struggle. And I'm just going to wrap that around the tip. And then I'm going to come in with my bent or my flat nose pliers and grab it right off to the side and do that training bend that I like so much, like that. So that way we can just bring it around the rest of the way. Well, this 16 gauge will give you a run for your money. Hey Pro, how's it going? Any wild parties this weekend? And then I just check and make sure that it still fits the stone in there, because that does take up a little bit of space where the wire wrapped around. And then coming down here on the tip, and I am going to wrap around again, just like that. Oh gosh. Oh no, Tara, you seem so bummed out about this. Whatever shall we do? Like, gosh. Evil cackling. Whoops. Oh, that jumped right out of my hand. Here we go. So there we go. I like to get just as much of a good solid bend as I can with the pliers before encouraging it around. Oh, hush, puppy. Right on, Pro. Please pardon my dog. He's getting kind of senile, I think, and just barks. Just laying there, just barking. Okay, and now we will come in. We got these wires on there, and you can see I kind of just slid it into the setting that we've made. And I'm just going to take this, and it's like turning the key in a lock. We are going to just cinch that down. Hey, Carol. It has been a while. How have you been? And now from here, I'm going to just do a little bit of decorative, like, swoopy-dooping, because I don't know which end I want to be the top yet. Z, buddy, what the heck? Does your cone give you, like, better hearing powers or something? You can hear the neighbor 3 houses down brewing tea? Like, what the heck? He says, yeah, actually. Right on, Chibi. Okay. And I'm not really, I don't have a plan. I'm just squiggling, basically. We are Pro. We are having an after party. which I think on this end, I'm going to have this end be the top, the point. And on this end down here, I'm going to snip right there. And I am going to hook through right here. Because with this 16 gauge, it is not delicate. You kind of have to strong arm it around. So I'm not so worried about this pendant getting snagged and smushed up and everything like that. So there we are. We can kind of just smush it. Just smush it. Oh, I was missing what was going on. Oh, this one here, I don't know, I was hoping to sell it for like $20. Like, that'd be cool. But that's also why I'm not in charge of pricing. Randy is, because otherwise I would still be living, like, out of our van. Randy makes sure that the bills get paid and everything like that, so he keeps me from just giving stuff away all the time. But speaking of which, we will be doing a giveaway at 6 p.m.-ish. And so if you guys would like to participate in our giveaway, be sure to leave a comment on Monday, this past Monday, whatever day that was, Ziz shop update. Hey, Wendy, could you find that link and put it into the video description and like share it and stuff for Monday's shop update where people need to leave a comment?
Yeah.
Thank you. There we are, just a nice little curly Q, and then I'm going to go like that and just like bend it up. And then I'm going to take these things and I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like that. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to go like this. Oh, hey Kissy Cat, how's it going? Ah! Oh, that's me talking. Right, April? And a lot of it too is like we base what our current prices are off of a lot of trial and error, like a decade of trial and error, and kind of what people expect to, because like some bracelets we could sell them for, you know, very, very little, but the reality of it is most people are pretty okay with spending $15 on a bracelet. So some of our bracelets, I would have been like, there's no way we're selling that for 15. Like, it was easy to make. Randy's like, hush, we're selling it for 15. And then we put it out on the table and it would like be gone. And I was like, okay. So I learned to not argue with the man's wisdom. Like Randy's really, really, uh, sorry, the pliers are slipping. Randy's really good at this whole running a business thing. And it lets me get to be an artsy fartsy artist. I mean, we run the business together, but we definitely, I think, are a pretty good team. And I've just hooked around and stabilized that. So here we are with just a little cute little pendant. And if you need anything tightened down, I just come through on the back and which way am I going to twist? Let's twist this way. Oh yeah. Just give it a little bit of a twist and that tightens down the wire. So just something real simple, not really, I mean, it's pretty messy actually, I think, but it's a style. And this style of jewelry was our bread and butter for like the better part of a decade. Guys make like leather craft vaccine badge with super durable on it. Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe. My current leather working desk is like completely covered in non-leather related projects, so I'm gonna have to kind of tunnel my way through that. Oh, that's a really good cup of tea. Well, that's the great thing about stuff like this, Alice, is you can follow along with any of the tutorials and use whatever color you like best. I personally don't wear a whole lot of silver jewelry. I love the way it looks, but I don't like the way it looks on me. Hey, Denise. Says your prices seem pretty low. Yeah, we aren't using precious metals. We try to keep our stuff affordable because it's like I want, whenever we were starting out, we were college kids with no money, and all of our friends were college kids with no money, and now we're all like in our 30s and with no money. So, I really I like to make a piece and see it go, and that's why we have the auctions too. Is I would love to I'd rather price something pretty low and then let y'all rack it up if that's what you want to spend on it. Right on, Elijah. Pros is youngsters, right? We are barely into the summer of our life, I think. If we live to be 80, the first 20 years were spring. Now we're in our summer. And hopefully we'll get to reap whatever it is that we sow in the autumn and have a very comfortable winter. Okay, so here I am snipping off 5 about 16-inch lengths of 16 gauge in vintage bronze. Hey Faith, how's it going? I don't know, I guess I'm gonna do some weaving. Just because I really think that's what some of these guys need. So I'm going to pull off, there's 1 arm span, and there is 2 arm spans of wire. So about 10 feet. And then coming to the center of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just getting it stabilized. They're 12 inches. I was really hoping I had said that. I'm sorry, April. Okay, and then I'm going to add in a second wire and go 1, 2, and then on the other side, so I'm going to rotate it around just a little bit. Hey Yvette, how's it going? Here, but only sort of, same. There's 1, 2, we're going to add in a third wire and go 1, 2, oops. So I want to make sure that it's not crossing wires over themselves. There we go. Yes, much better. Okay, so there's 1 and 2. And we can actually give that a nice little bit of a smush. And I'm using Parawires Vintage Bronze, and I'm weaving with Parawires 28 gauge titanium. Then adding in a 4th wire, I'm going to go 1 and 2. And things can get a little floppy here, but that's okay. Hey Kit, we are just wire wrapping, making a bezel. Or wire weaving, rather. And then adding in the 5th wire. There's 1 and 2. And again, to try to keep it from getting like floppy and weird or crossing over itself. Okay, so now on the decrease, we'll do 1 and 2. Oh no! Oh my gosh, super durable indeed, Tara. Holy smokes. And then around just 3 wires, we go 1, whoop, 2. That really spread them all out for a sec. And then around 2 wires, we go 1 and 2. And then around just 1 wire, we will do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, tonight I am making inventory. And I just give it a nice flat smush with my flat nose pliers. Bring that all in together. Smush, smush, smush. I really like the way that that comes together. And I'm going to continue this, flipping it back over. I'd like to complete the other one on the other side. So we did 2, so now we'll do 2 wraps around 3. So there's 1 and 2. And if any of y'all have any questions, just let me know and I'll try my best to be helpful to you. 2, there's 1, 2, and then on the decrease, 1, 2, oh gosh. Yeah. We honestly haven't tested our cabs for that. I'm pretty sure the glass, I mean, at worst it would be a little acid etched, but I'd worry more for the dog. Like, that can't be pleasant. No, oh wow, well thank you, Tim. No, this is just our same phone that we've been using, just it seems to be working well today. Like, not to jinx it, but it's going pretty smooth. Bye, April. Then there's 1, ooh, and 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Giving it a nice little bit of a smush. And then smush, smush, smush. There we go. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm so sorry, Ty. The thicker wire, yeah, is 16 gauge round, Chibi. Excellent. I'll be sure to not move the camera around a bunch then and ruin the good picture quality. Oh my goodness, Tara. Hey, Sam. Hazy. Ah, thanks, Michelle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Riveting entertainment. Hey, Jenny. Right? This is one of my favorite weaves to have used on our old dragon eye bracelet styles, too. Oh my gosh, Pro. Hey, Valerie. How's it going? Now, I've always got just a little bit of tightness there on that first single coil. So it can be helpful to go ahead and give it a smush just to try to let... Whoa! Oh, my wire broke. Miss that. Well, time to keep wrapping. Hey, Natalie, how's it going? It has been ages. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I'm going to, yep, just butt this right in with where our wire broke. And just pretend like it never happened, I suppose. Right? Oh my gosh, Chibi. Hey, Sandra, I am making a wire woven bezel for one of these labradorites. Because, like, this one has, like, some chips missing, like a little chunk missing from the back. So I decided to keep it instead of putting it in our next shop update. I'm going to thank all y'all for coming here and choosing to spend your time with us today. It means a whole lot to me. I hope that I can be helpful to you. So be sure to ask any questions if you have any questions. So there's 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 and 2. And then starting in on the decrease. Ooh, right on. Cross stitching is lovely. I tried cross stitching a bunch when I was a kid, but it was before YouTube and I really needed like professional help. It was a mess. I was really good at knotting up the embroidery floss that I was trying to use, but I think I finished like 1 piece ever. But that's fine. I had fun with it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. But cross stitching started, I think, my love of fiber arts. Because right from the beginning, I was very, very aware of just how much time this stuff takes. Aw, well, thanks, Starla. Right on. Be safe, Linda. Ooh, Angela says, when do the craft along boxes go out? We ship out every Monday. And if you have any questions about your package, you can send us an email at backtoearthcreations@yahoo.com. And we'll either find out like that we didn't send it, or we'll be able to send you your tracking information, because typically folks will get like an email, especially if you sign up for USPS's informed delivery service, which I believe is free, but they'll send you an email every time anybody sends you a package. At least as far as I'm aware, that's how it works. But yeah, we try to ship out every Monday. And we are now calling them, compliments of our friend Amazing Amy, we are calling them booty boxes. Ah, well, thank you, Linda. Dollar make me holla. Thank you. Ooh. What? Natalie, she says, I'm working on a wedding sampler as I got remarried Monday. Well, holy smokes. Congratulations on getting married. But what's a wedding sampler? I don't know what that is. A first frost warning. Oh, it's that time of year, isn't it? It's like 90 friggin' degrees today. It's disgusting. I'm like over here trying to bathe in a vat of pumpkin spice, and Summer's just holding on with its last, like its those little fingers before it slides off into the abyss of time, and autumn takes full hold. Yeah, right, Pro? I'm so done with this crap. Like, I have my sweaters out. I'm knitting a poncho. Or not knitting, crocheting a poncho. Like, I am ready. I was talking to one of my friends this morning, and we were talking about crocheting. And I was like, I used to think ponchos were like the frumpiest, most horrible thing on the planet.
You're on my channel.
And I hated them. I hated ponchos. And then I realized that they're the most glorious frumpy thing on the planet because they're a blankie that is somewhat socially acceptable to wear in public. And I was like, I can wear a blankie all the time. Of course. And so now it's just like as soon as it gets cold, I'm just wearing the most god awful looking. I don't know. My friend Yvette bought me one that like looks really pretty, but the other one that I got, like I washed it and I guess I shouldn't have, but I thought it'd look better like clean than with like chili all over it, but and it matted up the acrylic that it was made out of, and now it just looks like horrible, genuinely horrible. Like the black crayon at the bottom of the bin that has all of the other colors of crayon stuck to it, that's what that poncho looks like now. Still super warm and comfy, but so I was like, well, I'll make myself a poncho for 2021. Dancing tree, right? Ain't no shame in my pancho game. That's fair, Sabea. Well, I have full on embraced. But like I thought cardigans made me look frumpy. Like I wouldn't wear like super baggy. But then I'd wear like a super baggy flannel. And I'm like, how, Vaughn, past Vaughn, explain to me how that is different from wearing a super baggy, like comfy cardigan. And I cannot explain to my current self why or how that's any different, except for that I was like, no, cardigans are for grown-ups. And yeah, I don't know. Being a teenager is ridiculous. But now I have fully embraced the flowy clothing. Because, trust me, it's not the cardigan that's making me look frumpy. I am a frumpy potato, and I am embracing the frump. Yep, Snuggies, basically. It's a Snuggie. Okay, now I think I'm going to be setting this guy here in this bezel that we're making, this frame. So we don't need to make it too big, I don't think. Three, and four. No, that was the wrong number. That's okay. That's fine. Huggles are like ponchos with hoods and pockets. Ooh, oh, I'm gonna have to put some pockets on this thing. Right, Sabea? Same. Okay. So let's see if we can make a little bit of space to be able to bring in this 28 gauge so that it doesn't get pinched off too 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yes, 10. What's up, my love? Oh, you putting your books away? Or getting out new ones?
Oh, I don't need.
Ah. Try cuddles, they are wonderful. Like with a Wandy? Pro says, when you get my age, I don't care what I wear as long as it's clean, but tonight is a no pants night. Right on, Pro.
Well, maybe one book out, one book in.
Sharon says, love your tutorials. I've learned a bunch of stuff from watching your tutorials. I just wanted to say hi. I've got to go get ready. Got a gig tonight. Bye, Sharon. Good luck with your gig. That sounds very interesting. Okay, so I think it will, about right here will be the middle part. So I think we only need to do 8 total. So I'm going to start in on the other side now. And I really like this design because it's completely reversible. So it doesn't matter which way I have facing forward. And I like to come in just here at the ends. And get just a little bit of like separation going. I don't think I can, no, it's just gonna, okay. So there is 1 and 2. Oh gosh, we got ours today, Pro. Which is why we're doing another shop update on Monday. Fortunately, we have the our laser like quarantined off in its own room that can be like vented through another window, so it doesn't affect our cooling efforts very much. But the kiln itself is an absolute like just brick oven right in the middle of our main craft room. There's 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 around 3, and then 1 and 2 around 2, then whoop. Let's give it a smush to try to make some space before we cool. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very cool. Hey, Sonia, it is. We are making, I'm just making some inventory for our upcoming auctions in November. And this is one of the labs that I'm wrapping, making a little frame for. He's got some flashy little nebulas in there. Okay, I think this might be my last one. Let me get a little resituated. Oof. I don't know why I was sitting all tangled up weird. Well, yeah. Brandy and I actually indulged in a Reese's pumpkin each prior to the live stream, and it was so decadent. And he's over there like, only gourmet in this house, because some TikTok that he watched, but it was really cute. I'm actually having Irish breakfast tea with sugar-free creamer in it, which isn't bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's not as good as just the sugar and cream, but meh. Trying to behave. Fired my big kiln 12 times this past month. Electric dig, take a jump. Ooh-wee. Yeah, we run our kiln. We try to run it every day. And the reality is maybe it only gets run 5 days a week. But that's pretty substantial enough for me. Now we haven't been running the bead kiln though. Like I haven't done any torch work in like over a month. I'm super bummed. But it's just no time. Or rather, I haven't made time. Trying to. But we'll get there. Giving it a smush. Like I love whenever it comes out all just nice and flat and shiny like that. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Like, okay, so chai tea with the caramel creamer is amazing. Chai tea with the Cinnabon creamer is amazing. For just about everything else, I use the sugar-free, like Italian sweet cream. And I only use like, I mean, just enough to give it a little bit of color. It does not take as much. And that's if I bother with it at all, because like Earl Grey, I like just straight. I go full on Picard with that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm gonna do a 9th, just because I want one like centered up in the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, my love. 6, 7, 8. Well, hey, are you busy?
Kinda.
Oh, I was hoping you'd come and talk to me and tell me about your characters and ideas and stuff for the D&D campaign.
Oh, it's all top secret, very hush hush.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't tell anybody except for the, 104 people who are hanging out. We won't tell anybody. Right? No. Yeah, he just went upstairs. He's not gonna tell me anything. Ooh, oh, I love that chibi. Xena Warrior Princess is like the best. Actually, it's the like if I go back and rewatch it, like that first season's always kind of hard to get through, but then you just embrace it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and now we will do. I didn't. Man, Lucy Lawless has aged fantastically. Like, wow. I'd like to know what her skincare regimen is because lips locked in here. Right, Sonia? Shoot, I'd like to know what Captain Picard's skin regimen is. Patrick Stewart. Yes. Oh, Randy, what's the name of Xena's little thingy that she throws?
A chakra?
A chakra?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a chakra. Hey, Gary, how's it going? Bork, bork, goes the doggy hog. The secret is lots of makeup. Ah, yeah, probably. I bet, Sonia. I'm trying to do that. But all it seems is to, like, sit next to a window that doesn't have a blackout curtain on it and I get burnt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so now we have our off-center weaving, but that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. And I'm going to start shaping our wires around just a little bit. So I'm going to start giving it the old bendaroo. Hey Laura, I am making a wire woven frame for this cab here. A little earlier in the stream, we wire wrapped this bad boy. Just trying out older styles of wrapping that I used to do. Making inventory for upcoming auction season. I am pretty pleased. Chakram, yes. Right on. I love it. Brandy's in there going, Chaka something. It's been, gosh, about 8 or 9 years since I've watched an episode of it, so. And it takes just a little bit of patience to get everything shifted around the way that I want. Man, if only we had this thing in our hands that we could Google stuff on. Chakram Khan? Is there a murder of crows outside?
Probably.
Sounds like it. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to try to bring this around just a little bit more at the top. Hey, Amisha, how's it going? And I'm going to grab this right there and bend up. And I'm going to grab this right here and bend up. Yes. Yes, up. I'm going to try to get all these other wires to behave themselves. There we go. Yes, very I like campy. I'm not a very serious person. So it's like serious shows just kind of, they're okay, I guess. Like, like if I wanted something serious, I'd just pay attention to my daily life, which I specifically don't want to do that when I'm watching Xena. Like, that is escapism to the max. Okay, so I am just weaving a few lashes around these 2 wires. We're doing better than we deserve, Amisha. As the old Dave Ramsey would say. Hey, Shell, how's it going? Oh, that's very kind of you. She says, I've seen her make a similar project in the past. Of course, it turned out very sweet as always. Well, let's hope that goes for this time as well. It's been a minute since I've done a style of wrap. Like, I'm a bit disappointed in myself, honestly, because for somebody who's a professional jewelry designer, like, I don't make a lot of jewelry anymore. I'm always busy making, like, a tutorial or just something else. So, just getting that squished around. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do that. 3, 4, 5. So this side actually needs rebent. So I'm going to straighten that back out and then bring it in just a little tighter. Oops, and then do my bend. There we go. So it looks a little weird, but that's okay. It's a little lumpy and weird, just like me. And now from here, we are going to cross these two. Do I want to do that? No, I don't think so. Hey, honey, can you help that doggy with his problems? He sounds like he's having like a midlife crisis over there. Right on, Dixon. Well, thanks for hanging out. Okay, so there is 1 and 2. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Oh, you couldn't hear him because he had your headphones on.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just thinking.
Oh, okay.
But he'd been there kind of freaking out, and I was like, I need help. How should I do the bail on this? What are they doing?
He just peed on Z's cone.
No! Oh, will you change out his cone for one that hasn't been peed on? Why are they like this? Like, really?
Well, that's clearly what his problem was. He needed to do that to his brother.
To go pee on his brother's head? That's fantastic. Oh, no. Okay, so let's see. I am going to kind of bend off these bottom back wires to be the frame that supports and holds everything in. He says. What you doing, baby? And now I'm going to come in and I'm going to do little bends. It still looks a little wonky and weird. And I was trying to have it be like sleek and nice. And I don't think that's going to happen. Hey, Erica, how's it going? Cheers, everybody.
No, you can't be trusted.
Putting a fresh cone on them. Thank you, honey. See, ain't that better? You all fresh and not peed on? Y'all, I would show you his face. He looks so gruntled. There never was a more just like look on his face. But I don't want to move the camera around because then we'll have problems with the pixelation and stuff. Uh-oh, that didn't occur to me, Gary. That's a really good point. Pro is unsupervised. I'm just really not feeling those two little parts in the front. Maybe if we did something like that. Yes, my wire broke. That's what I get, I suppose. So I guess we'll just snip it on the other side too. This is the breakingest darn wire. Like, I never have this many problems when the wire breaking. So yeah, we'll just bend these off to the side. Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Instead of hey, babe. Do you want to do the giveaway now, or do you want to do it prior to the after party?
What's that?
Do you want to do the giveaway now, or do you want to do it prior to the after party?
Whichever you prefer.
I think if we wait until prior to the after party, if it makes everything all pixelated and horrible,
Yeah.
it won't be as bad.
I agree.
So we're going to wait until closer to 7, you guys, to do the giveaway. Were you ever able to get those links added?
Yeah, just one link, right?
Yeah. Thank you. That feels really good when you pat my head like that. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna just wrench this around and do another itsy bitsy spiral. Y'all, this is starting to look like an owl. Should we make an owl? I'm thinking we should make an owl. Oh my gosh.
I think you should not cover up the flashy parts of the stone.
I think you're right. But I think this could be a pretty cool owl. Or owl-esque. Gosh, that would be really cool. The 16 gauge wire, I would probably do that with the braiding. I would do that with a bare copper wire. That way I could torch it whenever it gets really stiff. Right on, Melissa. The after party is our Craft Along Club exclusive live stream that we have 30 minutes after this one's over. So it's really, we'll probably just joke around a bit, chat some, answer any questions that you guys might have. We're going to be loading the kiln again today, so if you guys want to help pick what colors you want to see in the coming weeks of booty boxes, we'll do a polar 12, says Randy. Hey, Elaine. It's PG-13. It's PG-13-ish. Like, there's no blood or very little violence.
Like, PG-13 in the 70s.
Randy says PG-13 in the 70s. Wait, wasn't RoboCop PG-13? Was that, like,
I don't know.
parent advisory for, like...
It's just PG.
Just PG.
No.
Okay.
It was rated R.
Was it?
Yeah.
You still watched it every day.
And it didn't stop.
Yeah. So I've done
Spaceballs was rated PG.
Spaceballs?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah, we're Spaceballs level of PG. With probably slightly more cussing. Maybe.
But somehow just as much merchandising.
Merchandising. So now we've woven that little bit, those 10 coils. I'm going to flip this over and thread it onto the tip the other way. Hey, Maria. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. No, I feel you, Maria. No, we've always said the best way anybody can be helpful to us is to take care of themselves first, so that definitely includes the fur babies. We don't take it personally at all when people cancel. Because we kind of, as a teacher, my goal is for you to outgrow me. If that makes sense. Like, I want to be helpful to you, but it's going to come to a point where you've learned all I have to teach you. And at that point, I hope people go and, follow their interests and follow their heart. So if what we're doing isn't serving you anymore, do not hang around out of, like, I don't know if some folks maybe feel obligated or anything like that. And then don't get me wrong, I mean, you're welcome forever. But I just don't want folks to feel like I'm not going to be sad and feel like you have abandoned me if you go and, like, watch somebody else's channel. Or, like, I'm just not that into wire wrapping right now. Let's go do something else. Like, The only time I take it personally is whenever somebody sends me like a hateful, rude email, or they're being a passive aggressive catty, such and such. And I'm like, really? Is this necessary? Is it? Because in a world where you had so many choices, you could have been anything. You've gone with this. Okay. Ah, well, right on, Pro. And you really have. You've got like the best attendance of all of our live streams, like of anyone ever, Pro. You know, it keeps just nestling down into one part. I'm going to take it from the other direction. There we go. Serve me my wire wrapping slave. Yes, Master Tara. Right on, Comatose. But yeah, so that way we were able to get that little bit of weaving, stabilized it, and then we just kind of splice it in. And now we can start doing where it's 2 wraps around one side and 2 wraps around the other, figure 8 style. Ah, right on. She says, I just resubscribed. Right on. I didn't know you had unsubbed. Right on, Julie. We're all just enablers. That's fair. Two. So let's see. How's that looking?
Just a reminder, there's 101 comments.
Wow, there are? Randy says there's 101 comments on the shop update. So I don't know if that's a threat or if he's encouraging everyone to go and leave a comment to put your name in the hat. But the odds are pretty good. Folks, my son did too. Couldn't figure out where he got it though. Too fun. Right on. I've actually been teased a little bit by some of my friends that gosh, what was one of the words that I would say? Because I read more than I hear people talk. And so like there's words that like I've never heard them be spoken, and Randy will be like, you're putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable or something. And it was documentary or documentary. Documentary is what I like, and that still both of them sound wrong now. Saw a hummingbird. Ah! Okay, it's fine. Randy, I saw a hummingbird. I'll need to document it. Can you help me to remember to document it later?
Wow.
Are you in my journal? Do you diary? I saw a hummingbird today. That's legit what I write in my diary.
Well, you really screamed right into the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he's got headphones on. Are your ears bleeding?
I don't know.
Or just the one? Sorry guys, I was excited. Okay, back to whapping.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Why are you whispering? Say the date and time. It is 6:16 on October 8th, and I saw another hummingbird. And that's the first one I've seen in probably about a week, which is why I'm so excited. Because it's like this is the first year that I've had like hummingbird feeders on the front porch where I can like sit and spy on them while I'm crafting. Hey, Bethy, how's it going? Well, thanks for hanging out, Melissa. Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much, Shell. There's a lot of really talented crafters out there, and I don't know. Um, I feel subpar when, compared on, next to a lot of them. So that's very kind of you. But I also try to remind myself that it's, uh, roses and dahlias are both beautiful, and, you know, while they're different, they don't worry about each other, they just bloom. And I think as artists, that's probably the best thing we can do is to not, you both can be amazing. We're doing 2 wraps around one, and then 1, 2 wraps around the other. Oh, Z-Dog, you gotta stop, buddy. That's why you have to wear the cone. And we've been giving him his allergy med. I made the mistake of I took his cone off of him, and then got like super distracted, and he ran downstairs where he wasn't being supervised, and he like chewed his butt up. So now he has to wear the cone for like at least another 2 weeks to let that heal. Bah. Ooh, that sounds gorgeous, Chibi. Okay, now let's be fair. Let's zoom back out all of the way. Yeah, this is like the cleanest my desk has ever been. But a lot of it is because, and we're fixing to have some shameless self-promotion here. All the bits and baubles and odds and ends I've been keeping in this bead box that we have. Hey, Mune Muse. And we do have our little stack of like some different moons that these are our duds, actually. Um, over here, and then I've got like, we finally finished prototyping the cage pendant, and this is what we're going to be doing a tutorial on in the coming week or two. But I'm trying to be tidier-ish. The world's completely different whenever like you can be organized. And that's, yeah. These guys help a lot too. Okay, so these trays up here, I just hide all of my messes in them. So there's a lot of stuff in here that I gotta do stuff with. Um, oh, and more shameless self-promotion in case you guys missed it at the beginning of the stream. Our F-Flakes are up for sale for the 2021 holiday season. And this year we have it so that you can purchase whichever design that you like individually, or you can get the set of 6. And I guess if you get the set of 6, if you don't specify, it'll be one of each design, or you can specify if you want all of like design 1, design 2, design 3, design 4. I haven't talked to Randy about that yet, but there's got to be a way that we can select, like we can put that selection in there for you guys. That way if you want 6 of like this one, you still get the bulk discount. Who are you and what have you done with Vaughn? I'm Vaughn that has done yoga for every day for tomorrow will be 70 days. Like I'm practicing discipline, and like using my planner is finally like kind of working out and paying off. Like I don't know, I feel like I'm getting my life together, you guys. And somehow gloriously receiving nothing but hate for it in my comment section on some things, it seems. But they can I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna, because I don't want to get demonetized on YouTube. But adulting, meh, I mean, I guess. Okay, I am running out of wire, like little bit, right? So it's just there was I'm trying to kind of keep track of quotes and things that like actually inspire and motivate me because there's a lot of stuff that I see online that's like very generic, almost like brainwashing motivation that's like just really feels empty. Um but you know, sometimes there'll be something that sticks. You know, and it's like, wow, I do actually really like that. And one of them was someone had commented on a video that I had watched, and it was their comment that I'm trying to remember the quote from, that because I don't think they were quoting anybody. I think they just said it, but I don't know. I haven't googled it. It was like, what you do today is important because you spent a day of your life to do it. And like, I don't know, that was really has helped me to, by being in that mindset has helped me to stop procrastinating so darn much. And if something's bothering me, instead of just letting it continue to bother me, I just get it taken care of. Like, it's like I do not have time for being frustrated at all of my little piles of crap everywhere. I'm so frustrated with myself. And so it's like, well, guess he's gonna start making time for cleaning up all those little piles of crap. Hey Lisa, how's it going? Oh, Lonnie, that sounds awesome. Little wire angels for the holiday season. I mean, domestic abuse, you know. I don't really abuse Randy that much. Ah, right on. Julie says you have helped inspire me with your vlogs. I've gotten back into yoga and now starting back into my belly dance. Oh, Julie, that's amazing. I really want to do more belly dancey stuff, but I keep kind of trying to reinforce with myself that it's like do the thing that you set your mind on initially, complete that, and then but I'm still finding ways of sneaking some belly dance into the yoga vlogs. Hey, Droma, how's it going? Okay. It's kind of, oh, I really like that. Now I'm trying to figure out which direction I should have the stone facing. I do too. Like, it's hard though. It's very challenging. I think I'm going to have it go this way. So now let's go ahead and start doing the wrapping on that. Oh, that would be really neat. I like that comatose. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give it a smush and bring all of the rest of this wire in. Oh, Randy's horribly neglected. Just ask him. Him and the cat both. Hey, Randy.
Huh?
Are you horribly neglected?
What?
Are you horribly neglected?
Oh, all the time.
All the time, he says. So I'm just doing a little bit more. You know, I don't want to do a figure 8 weave here. Beep boop. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna do my same lazy, like 5 around one, 2 around both. But it keeps from eating up a whole bunch of wire, but still accomplishes what I want it to. 3, 4, and 5. Nope, I'm right here, Bethy. Ooh, goodness, right on. Muted trailer loads to donate to free store in Lawton Bonfire. Yep. Yeah, pyro yard sales. Very nice, Holly. Well, and it's we've been trying to like empty the house a little bit too, because like we helped our friend's mom is having a terrible divorce. And I mean, I'm not going to divulge a whole lot of information because it's not my business to be telling, but we were helping her get her house packed up over the past like 4 months. And it's Randy and I do have goals to be moving out of this house. And I mean, all of the heartbreaking, like, splitting up the past 20 years of your life with somebody aside, um, it's just a huge undertaking because Randy and I have been in this house for 8 years and it just grows stuff. Um, and so we have been doing weekly trips to the crisis center to donate stuff. We have been putting a bunch just free on the curb. We have I don't know. So far, we haven't really burnt anything. We did like a first initial, like, this is trash, and I've been holding on to it, and it's made of wood, so let's burn it. But after that, it's basically everything else has been able to be more or less rehomed. But we're hoping to be able to kind of, if we look at it and we're like, if we were moving today, would this get packed and brought with us? And that has been our deciding factor on, you know, on stuff, and it's hard and I don't like it because I love my crap. Like, I love just sitting in a pile of junk apparently and being like, this is nice. But it's we've got to get a grip on this because if we start now, then in 4 years when we're hoping to move, it used to be 5, but 2021's like, woo, almost over. When did that happen? you know?
Mm-hmm.
2021's almost over.
Yeah, I know.
What the heck? Why would you have done this, Randy?
Look, it's just my little sick game I like to play.
I know,
On
I
everyone.
I love you so much, baby. It's been a good year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh, you were squishing me. You were squishing me.
Oh.
Well, it's because I've got these earrings in.
Oh, yeah.
I like these earrings. Boop. I know. Something bit me.
They did bite you.
And it bit me in the middle of my forehead, too.
Mm-mm.
Do you not see it?
It's not near as noticeable as that guy.
I'll quit poking it. Sorry, I had to get some midstream snuggies from Randy. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting like 8 hugs a day for like our brains to be happy and healthy and stuff. Or worst case scenario, you just get 8 hugs in a day. Tara says, save it for the after party. No, and my snuggle meter was low. I needed a hug. Okay. So now we are going to curve these out and over this way. We have those 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, Jimmy! She says, honestly, who else gets automatically hungry when Fawn starts streaming? I ate a nice salad and an apple a bit before the stream, but I'm hungry. Blah. I mean, oh no. Yes, Kelly, I am. If it's in you. And that's the thing is sometimes when something's in season for somebody else, like just because this is like a real like I'm feeling like the fire of ambition and motivation and stuff right now, that's my season for that. It might be your season to hibernate right now, and that's just as valid and just as important. So don't feel like you need to be doing what other people are doing. But also, Kelly, yes, go do stuff and post it to your store. Hustle, bitch. If you let your kids watch this, I'm sorry. You probably have exquisite taste as a parent, but also probably shouldn't let your kids watch me, because I'm just saying. All right, I'm Lisa. Oh, don't you wish this? I'm extremely deficient. Oh, poor thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, no? Were you not? Why you gotta be throwing stuff? Teresa says, I love my old stuff, but my D-in-law says, when in doubt, throw it out. My son says, throw it all out, unless it's something I've had 3 years and he thinks he should have it. Well, yeah, that's fair. Okay, so now I'm just hooking through that edge there of the bottom back wire. Yeah. Did I just tie a knot? Like, oh no. Vaughn, what have you done? Where'd that T-pin at? There it is. Well, and like, I went through, and we have this big trunk that I keep all of my yarn in. And I went through, and I was just like, having such a hard time with it. And so I decided, I'm like, all of it's going. Every single one of these balls of yarn is going to go and find a new home. So we have them made up into super mega crap boxes that we'll be auctioning off later in the season. Oh, Chibi. It's rough. Because, like, you can't just go, like, hugging strangers nowadays. I remember we used to go to conventions, and there was always somebody with, like, a free hug sign. And I just don't, I think that age has passed, possibly. Alright, this is making me cranky. What's going on here? Yep, I keep just making a mess of it. I keep tying a knot in the wire. So you get to really put parawire through its paces today. What? Oh no! My stone is not super durable. Its butt just fell off. Well, good thing that's hidden. Ooh, I still haven't personally tried it myself, Kit, but you definitely need a thicker wire. What up, babe?
Your stone.
I know, I'm devastated. I'm exaggerating. I'm not like super devastated. It'll be fine. But Kit. And of course I weave it through and now it's just like oh, I'd use like maybe 20 gauge. Does anybody know what gauge of wire we should be using for that? Like okay. Okay, I think this is my last chance. Before the wire breaks. So I'm gonna make a bunch of space, and I'm gonna take this, and I'll feed it through, and I'm gonna go like that, and it worked. Fantastic. Yeah, we've gone full hermit mode, and honestly, we've been enjoying it way more than what we should. Um, but like we've got a couple like a family that we're friends with here in town that they're the ones that like we do our house sitting for us. We've actually employed their daughter, like who's like 18 now. I cannot believe that. Like we've seen her grow up. So she works for us on Mondays, and that's a nice bit of socialization. But other than that, we just nope. We hang out with y'all on Friday, and we get our groceries delivered, and that's all we do now. It's a I'm lonely. It's fine. I'm hoping to get to go and take some classes maybe like probably in the spring at the William Holland Lapidary Center in Georgia. I think that would be really cool. I'd like to take like lampwork glass classes up in Kansas City. I've been having the world's slowest conversation with a pottery studio Just because I'm really bad at checking my messages, and I think the gentleman who runs the studio is as well. So it's taken like 3 months for us to go as far as me being like replying to him, no, I don't have any experience with pottery. But I'm just trying to find like a pottery class because I think that'd be really cool. Um, and it's, you know. But until then, it's just a whole lot of sitting at home, getting the house in order slowly. Because I make messes, y'all, just as fast as I can clean them up. I think I actually make messes faster than I can clean them up. I make messes faster than Randy and I both can clean them up. Right on, Lisa. I bet that's nice. We used to do that when Randy worked at Walmart. Like, he'd get off of his shift, and I'd just meet him there at work. And then, well, actually, he had the car, so our friends and neighbor would drive me to the store, and I'd meet him there. And in like the last 40 minutes of him working, I'd get all the groceries, and then he'd clock out and meet me up by the register, and we'd spend his paycheck on groceries and then go home. Bye, Lonnie. Well, thanks for hanging out. So I'm just using the last bit of this wire to bind off. Right on, they do ceramics. Very cool. Well, I've watched a fair bit of videos, but I really just want to take the class. Like, I'm kind of tired of just teaching myself things. I want somebody who knows what they're doing in a studio full of tools that I don't have to buy myself to tell me, okay, do this with that, and I'll be like, okay, and then make a mess in their studio. Oh my gosh, Chibi. Well, I'm sending just a bucket of virtual hugs your way. It was really hard when I lost my dad. My heart's with anybody who loses their parents. Hey, Bethy. I'm doing really well. Hey, Karen. She says, hello, sweeties. It's Nana Karen from San Antonio, Texas. Just a little late. Hope everyone is doing great. Miss Vaughn, you look beautiful today. Aw, well, thank you. And hi to you, Randy, also. Karen says, hey, Wandy. Oh my gosh, Amanda, that sounds awesome. Like, that's like the best evening ever. Sitting there knitting whilst waiting. He says, hey, Karen. Whilst waiting for the stew to cook. Right? Oh, it's coming up on stew season. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, not even in frame. Y'all gotta let me know. In live streams is actually the best time to tell me when I'm out of frame during the live stream, as opposed to like we've got like a crew of people who I think like to go through on all of my videos that have long since been recorded, like 6+ year old videos, and they'll be like, "You're out of frame," and I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." But here in the live streams, like anytime I'm out of frame, like just holler at me. Because that's when I need it. It's stew season all year round in my house. Right on, Amanda. Ooh, I really want to make... Okay, Randy. Hey, Randy.
You talking to me?
Yeah. Clam chowder.
Yeah.
Leek and potato soup.
Mm-hmm.
But the good kind, not the one where I try to sneak cauliflower in it.
So where you stick to the recipe?
Yeah, mostly. Italian cannellini bean kale soup.
Not just excited about that.
I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm gonna make that butternut and acorn squash kale soup again. I'm not gonna make you eat any of it though,
Okay.
but you can if you want to. What other kind? Ooh, tortilla soup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a simple creature, honey.
you are a simple creature. It's fine.
You're getting all excited about all kinds of different stuff.
I am getting excited. Sheet pan bakes.
I don't know what that is.
It's where you take that giant sheet pan that's in the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and we put a bunch of food on it and then we bake it.
Okay.
No, yeah, because like we would do like carrots and
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff. You got really burnt out on that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, they were amazing. Every time I start doing stuff like that, Randy pulls up the Bo Burnham's White Woman's Instagram song. And I'm like, stop it! No! Because I'm so called out. I hate Gigi. Ooh, good old chicken noodle. Randy likes the Campbell's chicken noodle. Like, I kind of want to... Ooh, Randy! Shrimp Alfredo tortellini.
There we go.
There we go. Almost gumbo time. But I don't know. I like to just yell words at him and see what his reactions are and then make food based off of that. So that's fair, Chippy. Of all the challenges that can be presented by living with other humans, social interaction's really nice. Right? I like the Campbell's chicken noodle too, but whenever I get sick, as a kid, we would always have tomato soup. Which Randy's like, why would you be drinking that watered down ketchup? And I'm like, never looked at it that way. I mean, he's got a fair point, but. I like the ease and convenience of canned soups when I'm sick. But we had started making some stuff and then putting it into the freezer. But it gets real messy trying to microwave a bag of soup. So I need to figure out like how to do that. To each their own, Sabea. Well, it gives him like wicked bad heartburn too, so. Hey, Mary Heart, how's it going? 2, 3, 4, 5. On the way. On the way. Chili. Randy. Chili cheese dogs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. With cornbread. Fill the sink with hot water to thaw your bag. I tried that, but like the bag got holes in it, I guess. And so I just had like I had sink soup and Randy wouldn't let me eat it. So, which is fair. I did not argue. Oh no. Right on. I want to try it because now that I'm always faced with a conundrum. Bread rises best whenever I bake it during the summer, but I don't like baking it whenever it's 90 degrees outside. So I like to bake bread in the winter. But I think I'm going to try raising it in my dehydrator. Like just putting it in there and setting it on like the lowest temperature to make it warm enough that the yeast can rise even while it's super cold in the house. And that says shouldn't eat holy bag soup. Double bag it. That's a good idea, Gary. Stop having answers for all of my problems. What am I gonna bitch about now? On the way. On the way. I would like to reach out my hand. I'm not saying you. I'm not telling you to run. to hold my little hand. How we will run, we will, how we will cross. Send me on my way. Send me on my way. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Ooh! George says, "Hi, I love your work, and my husband and I will be in the William." Ah! What? We being in the William Holland School of Lapidary Arts. We love it. We hope to go back when they open again. Take care. Wow! Right on. Well, maybe we'll see y'all there. That would be super cool. Like, to actually like get to like secretly meet up with folks. Like, we should all go crash the William Holland School of Lapidary Arts and just have a wild crafting party while taking classes there. Gotcha, Gary. Well, now's the perfect time to to get a bunch of stuff cooked and in the freezers. That way you've got the kitchen torn apart. You can still eat. Well, last winter it got so cold inside the house that the dog's water bowl got like a film of ice over the top of it. So we were like, this is ridiculous. Um, so I'm just making like a little. So we may have to put a space heater in the kitchen this year if it gets cold again like that. Because they say you're not supposed to just use your oven as a heater, but I really got to where I was like, well, guess we're having baked casserole again today. Just so we could justify having the oven going. Hey, Tiggy. And then when the oven would be done, we would turn it off and leave it open to let all the heat escape into the rest of the kitchen. Yeah. Well, we had the kiln last winter too, and it did a decent job, but I actually think it was more counterproductive because we have the kiln in the room that the thermostat is in. Now, I mean, they're on opposite sides of the room from each other, but it made that one room nice and warm, so then the thermostat wouldn't click on, so then the rest of the house would get even colder. But we have sat like we had a cooked lasagna. We sat the lasagna on top of the kiln to reheat it, and I don't think that voids warranty or anything, but I don't think that's what Paragon had in mind. But and I do simmering pots, so like I don't know if y'all remember whenever a skunk got into the wall, and like it was horrible, but we boiled like pots of vinegar on top of the kiln. Yep. And with like pine needles and orange slices in the vinegar to try to like help offset that horrible skunk smell. There's too much adventure with this house. Like, I mean, I'm not complaining too hard, but I am filing a formal complaint that it's like I would really like to not have skunks in my walls again this winter. Gary, I believe it. He says I cooked SpaghettiOs on the intake of a Chevy 350. If we leave the oven closed, I don't know, I guess it just slowly radiates out. I don't know. That's a good question. I just like to stand over the oven with like I'll do this thing where like I take my shirt and I like hold it out and it'll like catch like all the heat. And then Randy will come in and he'll hold his shirt. So we'll just like be standing there over the oven with our shirts pulled out to like catch all the warm. It's good stuff. It was a law of thermodynamics question. Oh, well, do you have the answer for it? Because otherwise I feel like you're just, I'm ignorant and have no answer. Like, do the molecules just like bounce around inside the oven until they slow down and get cooler? Boob warmer. Oh yeah, fish lady. Right, Kelly? Oh my gosh. Well, imagine the houses in Phoenix are more equipped for staying cool than getting warm. I really like that. A little bit of wrapping on the back. And so now we don't have to worry about it shifting around out of there. At least we won't once we have this bit. Nice, Kim. Oh, that's way too much wire. Thanks, Erica. Which way was I weaving? Okay, so it's like this. Very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smush. Nice, Chibi. There was one winter we had an electric blanket, and we found it encouraged our sedentary habits too much. Because we would literally not get up to do anything because it would be so cold in the rest of the house, and it was so warm and nice under that blanket that and the dogs would be piled on us, and both the cats would be piled on us, that all of us would be like, yep, we just live here now. Excuse me. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, y'all stay safe and have a good winter. We always have here in town. There are a lot of homes that, like, our home has a chimney. It's blocked up now. I don't actually know where the opening would be if we were to break through to use it again. But this house had a coal furnace. So it is a chimney that goes up through the center of the house. But I really love being able to smell like the neighbors' wood fires going. But it's always on like the second or third cold night. We'll hear the sirens and there'll be fire trucks going out and about. And so be sure to practice all the safety regulations and stuff. Because I'm not the boss of you, but you're the only one of you that we've got, so please take care of yourself for us. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Giving it a smush. And then coming around. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Okay. Will it fit through? Maybe? Yes. Okay. Just getting this lined up. Bye, Laura. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so I'm going to bend this around just a little bit. You can make a little bit of a hook with your wire to encourage where it ends up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For no particular reason other than just I wanna. Oh, I'm gonna do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Hey, Randy, my love. Would you put my chickens away?
Huh?
Would you put my chickens away?
Yeah.
Thank you. I already fed and watered everybody, so the door just needs shut. But if you could also, like, open the main door and, like, pet their little feet to let them know that I love them.
We have an agreement, them and I.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the agreement?
They live.
That's just it? That's they live? That's the agreement? Oh, thank you so much, Janet. Wow. Okay, so now that we have these on the back, we have very minimal slipping and sliding of our stone. We can kind of pinch things together a little bit more, but we also haven't completed the bail, so that'll hold on to stuff a little bit better. But I don't think we have to worry about our stone falling out now. Okay, whenever my Randy comes back inside, we will do the giveaway. And then we will be completing this in the after party. Possibly. Don't quote me on it. Hopefully, we'll finish it in the after party. So I think I want to take this, and I agree with Randy, I don't want to cover the stone, but I do want to just make a little owl-esque. So I'm just taking these sides and bending them out and around. Oh, this was from one of our tutorials, the Groovy Cab herringbone tutorial. And then this one was from another one of our Groovy Cab tutorials. So I've been test wearing them so much that this one, the finish is actually starting to come off. But I think that's from where I hammered it quite a bit. More so than having worn it. But yeah, so we've got tutorials that'll give you a closer look of both of those. The bail takes usually at least as long as the rest of the pendant. Like, the bails always give me a run for my money. Okay.
All 6 accounted.
Thank you, honey. Randy, get that out of my ear, you son of a... You're a menace!
What?
Comes up in one of those, like wheat-looking grass seed pods. Sticks it in my ding-dong ear.
No. I caressed your ear gently.
He says he caressed my ear gently. That's, isn't that a way of spinning words? Sabay goes, the disrespect. So I'm going to, I snipped it to where it's just about half an inch of wire. And I am making just a little loop, enough that I can take it and cram it under. Just like that. Ah, right on. Oh, super cool, Tamara. That's actually kind of why I had started doing live streams, was to just kind of keep other crafters company. So it's, even if we're not working on the same style of project at all, it can still I know I have fun just chatting. Okay, so there's his little wings. We could probably do something more with that. Like maybe... Okay, it's 7:02. We've got to go have the giveaway. Are y'all ready for a giveaway? Boop, 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 doo, doo. Hey, Wendy, you ready for the giveaway?
What?
You ready for the giveaway?
Sure.
Okay. Do you actually have the stuff pulled up?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He's like, he just goes, sure. And I'm like, nah, it's not real convincing there.
It's totally convincing.
No, it's not. I'm not convinced. Oh, that's full of drugs for my cat. It's catnip. It's just an entire thing of catnip. My cats they have a problem. We can do it. Whee! Ah! Woo! Run, Z! Woo! Hey, Wendy. What you doing? He's a turd.
No.
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 How do you like it? No, you can't put on the ear shields. Okay. If you guys have not left a comment on our this past Monday's shop update, well, I can't help you. We gave you like 2 hours. So
107.
107. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, and I won't stick it in your ear again.
You ready?
Yes.
Drumroll.
Oh, what's your head?
Ah!
Share. Komaku. Love the new cabs. Beautiful. Working on the half moon you have here on YouTube. Thank you. Well, congratulations, Cher. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Watch it, buddy. And if you could send us an email to backtooearthcreations@yahoo.com with where you would like for it sent to, we will get your booty box shipped off to you. Oh, you're so fast. How? There we go.
It's on my tongue. It is. I was moving.
Uh-huh. No, I know. Here, let me flip it around. Okay, if we drop the stream, come find us in the after party to our $1 and up. Komakuk? I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm so sorry, Cher. But congratulations, you're a winner, chicken dinner.
It's pronounced Kevin.
Oh. But yeah, be sure to let us know where to ship that stuff to. We're going to let you guys go real quick because we are going to do a quick hustle and get things set up for the after party, which is kind of just more of the same, but somehow more dramatic, probably. I don't know. But hazy dog, we will see y'all at 7:30. So until then, you guys, happy crafting. Mwah. Bye. Oh, if you're in the Craft Along Club, be sure to check your email for the link. We will also be posting it to the members only page as well as to Patreon. So bye guys. How do I? Okay, there it is. Give me that.